Hey guys, welcome to Somebody's Mama podcast. We're your hosts, Kendra.
And Nicole.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode. This is episode 90, Nicole.
That's crazy. That is so crazy.
Yeah, we've almost hit 100 episodes, and a lot of people don't make it past 20. So thank you to all of our new listeners for joining us. We really appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys leave a rating and review if you're listening on Apple Podcasts. We would love for you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can subscribe on Spotify or wherever you listen. But if you are listening on any of those platforms, please be sure to do your due diligence and just like it, subscribe, leave a comment, rate it. It helps other people find our podcast easily. So we really appreciate that. And we're just going to dive right into this episode. Nicole, how was your week?
Now, Kendra, I told Kendra a little bit already, but I had the craziest weekend, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday, I got hit. I was driving my car, thought I'd get myself a little sushi. I had the 3 kids in the car, and literally this girl just reversed and hit me. She hit me so hard that I'm pretty sure my axle or something in the frame is bent or broken.
Jesus.
The 3 kids were in the car and it was just crazy. So after that, I safely got home. Thank you, God.
Were they like shooken up?
They weren't shooken up. She was in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
She was in front of me and she just hit really hard. And like, I didn't have enough time to reverse or anything.
Right.
And the kids weren't shooken up. They were okay.
Okay, good.
But it just kind of messed up our whole weekend because my husband had to work from sun up to sundown Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
So we had no car. And then on top of that, Saturday morning, I wake up and my tonsils are extremely swollen.
Oh my gosh.
So while I'm talking, you might see my tongue is red. It's because of the cough drops, okay?
That's the worst. Ugh.
So once a year, my tonsils get really, really bad to the point where it's like, okay, I have to pop in an antibiotic.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, we got to go just straight to the emergency room. And
I know the feeling because when my tonsils were swollen a couple months ago, I was like, what is this? Like, I can't believe you have to go through that once a year. Like,
yeah,
it's terrible.
Yeah, ever since I got tonsillitis the first time,
yeah,
now my tonsils are just really sensitive. So
and they don't really remove people's tonsils like they did before.
And it's really not safe.
Yeah.
It's not safe.
Before, remember back in the day, it was taking everybody's tonsils out.
Yeah. But your tonsils are what catch bacteria and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure my youngest has a bacterial infection or something right now. And so because she's had a runny nose for like a week.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I probably caught it from her or something like that. And my tonsils are so sensitive that they get a little, and it's so uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
And so finally, come Monday, we're able to get the rental. And let me tell you, this whole thing of my car getting hit, everybody was able to finally say, you know what, Mom, we don't like this car. We've all been holding it in, trying to be nice about it. No, we decided.
Your new car?
Yeah, because we I really just wanted to get out of my other car, the lease.
Right.
We wanted to get out of the lease, and I had gotten a car accident in that car. So anyways,
yeah.
We got into this car because they were willing to pay a lot of money for my car.
Okay.
So I didn't have to pay it out. But now with the rental has captain seats.
Oh, yeah.
And we're all like,
ooh.
We like the captain seats.
What's the rental?
It's a Highlander.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I originally wanted the Atlas with the captain seats. So now that we got a taste of these captain seats,
Everybody's like, Mom.
so we need to pray that the axle,
Right. The car is blowed, so you can get a new one.
the car is totaled. We got the gap insurance. Let's
Right.
spin the
I saw
block.
I saw this video the other day. I don't know if you saw where the girl was like, she got a new van. I forget what kind it was, but she kept calling it SUV. Her husband was like, "Oh, I like your van." She was like, "It's not a van, it's an SUV." Okay, it's an SUV, but it was totally a van. She was like, "I know I can open the doors with the button, but it's an SUV." But it was a really nice van. It
Yeah.
had like cameras where you can see everything that's going on in the back seats.
Oh, nice.
Like that is perfect for kids. It had like built-in shades to like block the sun. I was
Yeah.
like, this is a nice little van.
Yes. No, vans. My husband tried to get me to do a van. I can't do it because the aesthetic
No.
is I just can't do
Yeah,
the aesthetic. But it is really like,
it was really nice. She had peanut butter interior,
yeah,
like it was really nice. I was like, but I'm not a van girl. I just can't.
I can't do the aesthetic. But these captain seats,
Pigs.
I'm in heaven with these captain seats. Okay, in heaven.
Right.
But
For the
yeah,
love of the rental.
Kendra, I'm hoping your weekend was better than mine. What did you do?
Yeah, so my weekend was pretty good actually. So I'm gonna kind of start with the week because we went to Universal Studios this week, or last week, Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we had a really good time with that. The kids had a blast. It was really hot though.
Oh, I was like, oh, y'all went during the heat wave. The heat
It
wave.
was really hot, but I'm happy we went that week and not the week before because the week before was even more hot. Like, but it was about 85. But I would say where Mario Land, or Mario World, where we spent the majority of our time, that it was hot down there because it's like at the lower lot, and all the buildings are coming up around it, and
Uh-huh.
so it's like you're in this like hole. So it's just really, really hot because there's no air flowing through, like there's no breeze at all.
Oh
But
my.
once you go back up to the upper lot, it was a lot more cooler. And then as it got towards the evening, it just cooled down all the way. Um, but we had a really good time. The kids had a blast. And then this weekend, or Thursday, my husband, he did like a personal day. So I know you guys listening to the podcast for a while, you know that my husband and I, we take personal days where we go do a staycation by ourselves. So he had his personal day Thursday to Friday. And then Friday to Saturday, I went with a girlfriend of mine for her birthday. Um, we went to LA and we did like dinner at Tao, which was really good. And then we did brunch at Harriet's Rooftop, which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful place, great vibes, great music. The food was good. They only have 4 options on the menu. I didn't like that, but the food was actually good. Um, so yeah, it was a cool place. I don't know if I would go back just because right now in LA, there is a lot of strikes going on. And so the people that work at the hotel are on strike. So they have like scabs, I guess. And the people that they have on staff are just not it. Like the customer service was terrible.
Wait, restaurants are on strike too?
So the I think the waitresses that work there, I think those are actual waitresses that work there. They just had really bad customer service. But the people that were working in the hotel, like because the restaurant is in a hotel, it's the rooftop of
Okay.
the hotel. So like the valet, the concierge, like those people, I don't know if they work there like in real life or not, but outside of the hotel, there was a lot of people striking that worked at the hotel.
Oh.
So I don't know if those were just sanitation people or I know the valet people were also striking. So there was a lot of people that worked at the hotel also striking
Oh
because you
wow.
couldn't even valet in the front. You had to like that was another thing. We had to like find where to park because the valet in the front was blocked off because all the people were out there with their picket signs.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah, it's crazy down there. All the hotels in like Sunset, like was that West Hollywood area?
Uh-huh.
they're like striking.
Oh my
So where
goodness.
we stayed in downtown LA. It was fine. Like there was no bite striking over there. But like West Hollywood, Beverly Hills, over there, in front of all those nice, expensive hotels, you got people picking signs, beating on drums. Like when we walked in the restaurant, this guy was like, "Hey, is it still really noisy outside?" And we're like, "Yeah." They're like literally beating on drums. Like,
Oh my goodness. Pay these people.
you
Learn to pay
know,
these
like
people.
they
You
need to
don't
pay
pay
the
people.
people. They need to pay the people. People are tired. They want fair wages. And the truth of the matter is the cost of living goes up every day.
Yeah.
Like our the groceries, gas, like everything is just so expensive that you can't continue to pay these people on the same salary that they've been on for I don't know how long and expect for them to be able to like survive, feed their families, pay rent. Like if rent keeps going up but the pay doesn't go up, how do people live? That's why we have so many homeless people in LA
Yeah.
because they just can't afford it. There's so many people like now families are coming together and like sharing households or you see adults our age having roommates because it's just too expensive. Like $3,500 for a box,
Okay. A box.
like a box. So I get it. It's rough out there, but yeah. So overall, I had a great weekend. Um, and then today was the first day of school for us. Yeah. So my boy started school today, and we got through the day. It was a very long day.
I know. That first day back ain't no joke.
Yeah, because it's like okay, get up early because we had to. But thank God we were able to. Like last year, we were to go to the classrooms, meet the teacher. Bryson's teacher actually has my name, so that was interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, yeah, so we got to go in the classroom. Bryson was not having it this morning. He didn't want to get up. He was.
He go.
I said, Bryson, it's time to go to school. He was like, put his head back in the covers. And so we got him dressed, everything. He didn't want to eat his breakfast. Like he was trying to go back to sleep. So then we go to put him in the car. He's kicking and screaming, and like he just wasn't here for it. He when we got to the school, he didn't want to take no pictures. Like he just wasn't here for it. After school, he was cool. He hugged his teacher goodbye and left or whatever, but and fell asleep in the car. But yeah, it was a good transition. Kendon was a little nervous about
Yeah.
first grade, but he did really good. He enjoyed himself. His teacher seems really nice. He was worried about that too. He was like, "What if my teacher is mean?" And I was like, "I don't think she's gonna be mean." So he has a good class. So we're excited about it. So got down first day down, and I was productive today. I was so proud of myself.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh my goodness, Kendra. As soon as they got to school, you got to work.
Yep, I came home, did my makeup because I've been wanting to film this video. So I did that. Then I left and did some returns because throughout the summer, every time I have to go to the store, I got to take two kids out of the car. So I'm like, I'm going to get this stuff done before I
Yeah.
have to pick them up because we're not doing that. Like,
Yeah.
no. So my goal for this school year is just to maximize my time while they're at school, just to get as much done as I can. So I think I did. I checked everything off my list today. So
Ooh.
I almost tried to back out of this though because I'm so tired, but I'm here.
That's a good thing about having two people for the podcast because every day is where I'll be ready to back out and Kendra be like, no, 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 come on. And
Yep.
then
And she
days
had to
you want to
pull
back
me in
out, like,
today. She's like, we could do it. We could do it.
we
I'm
can
like,
do
okay,
it.
girl,
We
you
got
right.
it. Because
You
I'll be
right.
like,
My face is already done. We could do this.
right, well, let me drink some green tea and get through.
Honey,
There'll be days
yeah,
I'll be like, all right, Kendra, I don't know today. She'd be like, girl, we missed last week. Let's go.
right. I'm gonna tell you what got me through in my mama moment.
Oh, okay, perfect. Then yeah, let's kick into these mama moments.
Yeah.
So um oh my gosh. My kids always one of them has my phone. Usually Araya will have my phone.
Uh-huh.
And the older kids will have the tablet.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to get some work done, and Rara had my phone. And normally she watches YouTube Kids, not regular YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing maybe Audrey had my phone, and she might have been on YouTube, regular YouTube. and she likes to watch stories on YouTube, even though she's not allowed to.
Oh.
But we're like, okay, Audrey, no stories. Sometimes we let her watch stories on the TV where we can all see it at the same time.
Okay. Like people reading books?
No, I
Or
mean
YouTube shorts?
YouTube shorts. I call them.
Oh, got it. Yeah, YouTube
Sorry,
shorts.
YouTube shorts. She likes to watch YouTube shorts, and it's really just like the
It's a
family.
slippery slope.
Yeah, it's a
Because
slippery
anything
slope.
could pop up. Yeah,
Right.
I get it.
So usually on the TV, it's okay,
Uh-huh.
but not on the phone. So
Right.
I'm guessing Audrey might have watched some on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's Rai going down the shorts.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know where, as I'm working, I hear Rai go, it's up and it's stuck, and it's up and it's stuck. I was like, wait a second. So I wanted to see what's on the video because
Right.
short slippery slope, and it's just a kids dancing. TikTok be like,
Yeah. Right.
But the part that got me is, when the video had finished, all it said is up and it's stuck, and it's up and it's stuck.
Uh-huh.
She would go up and then go back to it. So she was just going, it's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. And then when it finished, go down and flip it back up so she could watch
She liked the song.
Yeah, she liked the song. She like, it's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. I was like,
hilarious.
Right over here talking about it's up and it's stuck.
You're right. Well, that's not bad, okay? Because she could be saying something else.
Right. She could be saying something else.
Thank God it wasn't a worse song.
Huh? Yeah.
I said, thank God it wasn't a worse song or a different part of the song.
Yeah. Because I had the radio on, and Austin and Audrey now will ask me, in 21 Savage song with Drake, he says something, and they keep asking me, why does he say the booty something? And I was like, oh my gosh. Just leave the song alone.
Right.
Let's just change it, okay?
Right.
But yeah, what's your mama moment?
So today, like I told you guys, I was really, really tired. And once we decided that we were going to go ahead and still do the podcast, I'm like, I have to do something to get my energy up. So I turned on the speaker in the kitchen, and I playing Beyonce, and like we're in the kitchen dancing. And so Kendon is getting excited because I'm really dancing, y'all. I'm like, energy. Like I like being silly with the kids because they get a crack out of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like prancing around the kitchen, voguing, like just doing the most. And so Bryson, he's not a dancer. Like he'll watch us dance. He usually does not dance. But we haven't had a speaker in the house in a while because the last one we had, we left it somewhere, whatever. And so I had got like this new speaker. So I got it on the kitchen. I got like bumping it loud. And me and Kenan are dancing. And we're like moving around the island. And Bryson just breaks out dancing. And we're like, oh my God. Like, because he's pretty reserved. Like, he doesn't, like, he doesn't do much like that or whatever. The most he'll do is like clap or like get excited, like when we're dancing.
Mm-hmm.
But he was spinning around. He was like moving his body, and like my husband, he started recording. So it was like just a really cool family moment.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I just had a good moment with that today. That literally just happened before I jumped on the podcast. So that like warmed my little heart.
Oh, but you know what? When kids do things that you don't expect,
yeah,
it's like it's happening. You know that Steve Carell from The Office. It's happening. It's happening.
Yes,
it's happening.
yes. That's exactly how I felt. I was like, oh my gosh! But he's just been growing and developing so much.
Yeah.
That it's just like amazing to see like him like do different things. So yeah, so that was a nice little special moment today.
Bryson.
Yes.
Well, today, y'all, we are gonna do some hot topics because there's so much going on.
Yes, so much going on in the streets, you guys. One of the most recent things that happened today was our girl Sierra she is expecting again. And so I really liked the way they announced it too. It was really, really cute.
Yeah, it was really, really cute. And, you know, I didn't expect it at all. I know that I know Russell said he wanted to have one more.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, are they really going to have one more? So, and then when she did that video with Vanessa a long time ago, and she said when they had to go separate ways where they were two and done, Vanessa pushed her over to the side that said maybe one more or something.
Oh, wow. So maybe they had talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it made me think she just dropped that video with Chris Brown a few days ago. So I was kind of surprised that she stacked the announcements, but I'm excited for them.
I know. Yeah, it was exciting and really, really cute. Love them.
That's one family that I would love to see like their own YouTube show or their own reality show.
Yeah, to kind of like get a peek into their life. Like, yeah, that would be really cool if they had like a reality show, like just following their family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be really cute.
Like see her going to just dance rehearsal, see him going to practice, him throwing the ball around with Future.
Yeah, like being with the kids. Like, what does your everyday life look like?
Yeah.
And balancing it all, and then seeing them interact because their marriage is such like a always been like a big hot topic of Sierra's prayer and all those things.
Yeah.
So like seeing how they interact with each other, how they balance it all, how they spend time, and like dropping little gems to couples and stuff. I think that would be really cool.
That would be really good. So congratulations to them.
Yes, congratulations to them. It's so many babies in 2023, honey. Like,
yeah,
so many babies.
so did you see the baby announcement over the weekend really quick by the girl on YouTube, Chic oh my gosh, I'm so chic or something chic. She she announced she had she's having twins.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but
Wow.
Chic Natural. Yeah.
I don't think I know who that is.
Oh, okay. And Arnell had her baby.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I wonder where her baby is.
Guys.
I don't even know who her baby daddy is. She
He's
had a boyfriend, right?
Yes, he's a music producer, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have to look that up.
He's very like to himself. He doesn't like posts or
low
anything.
Key.
He's very low key.
That's good.
Yeah, and she posted.
Hopefully, he stay that way.
Yeah, because I know
Kiki boyfriend was low key too. He ain't no more. He was. Huh? I said because Kiki boyfriend was low key too.
He's somewhere sitting low key mad. Okay, he's right. Somewhere. He's somewhere low key making up. He's somewhere low key making up.
Yeah, because we haven't heard a peep from him since that post.
When's her birthday? Because that's the next time he allowed to speak.
Huh. Yes. So another story that popped up today that's been like an ongoing trial and things of that nature is that Tory Lanez was sentenced today to 10 years for can we say shooting? Yeah, for shooting Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting because this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. And when I started looking into it, a lot of people were saying the real reason why he's getting 10 years is when that incident happened, he was on probation.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people were saying like it really came down to the fact that he was on probation. And when you're on probation, you are getting a second chance. You're supposed to be on your best behavior. And for you to come in here and say, and for you to get into anything.
You're not even supposed to be around guns.
Yeah, you're not even supposed to be around guns. And this is your second chance. Like they could have put you in jail, but instead you're on probation. And so basically when people break probation, it's like you're spitting in a judge's face. Like you have one job to stay out of trouble. Right.
Yeah.
Not be around no guns.
Or you served your time or you served partially your time, they let you out.
Yeah.
To see what you're gonna do. And now you just made it worse off on yourself. You're right. That's why he got so much time, because it's like, who gives that much time for that? Like, yeah. I mean, it was not a good thing, but nobody is unalive, you know?
Yeah. And I think they felt like he was playing in the court's face with
Wasting time.
yeah, like when it came to he tried to give Meg and the best friend like how do you say it? Like he was trying to like say like he got caught trying to get out of the situation, like he apologizing for it and trying to make up the situation between them two when he got caught. But when he comes to court, he's saying nah, this didn't happen. But then they have proof of him trying to pay them off to get out the situation. But
He
it's
got
not
caught
Meg,
up.
and it's
He
not
got
Meg suing him, it's the state. So
right.
it's
Yeah,
like
and she's been laying low for a while too. We haven't heard much from her, so this I'm pretty sure this has been a lot
yeah.
on both of them and their families because trial ain't no joke. And I saw the over the last couple of days, some reporter or somebody was giving like play by plays updates on what's going on. So he's finally sentenced, and that is a long time. And it's sad because it's not like his career was over
Yeah.
before this happened. Like I
Yeah.
feel like he was just getting started.
Yeah.
So the decisions that you make, honey.
And Boozy, Boozy said,
Boosie?
Boosie,
Yeah.
he said, he said that 10 years ain't nothing, and that he'll probably only serve 3 to 5, and he'll be all right. And he's lucky he's not in Alabama or something. Out there, they probably would have gave him 40 years. So Boozy said he all right. So
That's golden. I was like, but no, it's true. If he has good behavior, he does what he needs to do. He probably won't do 10 years.
yeah,
But it just all depends on the circumstances. But speaking of Alabama,
Alabama. Woo!
If you have to be under a rock if you have not heard the story about what happened in Alabama, and when I tell you that night. Okay, you guys. So I like when I first discovered TikTok, I would like be on there all night, just scrolling till the lady would come on and say, "Aren't you tired?" or whatever she'd be saying, like, "Okay, now it's time to put the phone down" or whatever. I haven't had a moment like that in a very long time.
Yeah.
When I tell you I was up all night looking at the videos and the memes and the breakdowns and the theories and people finding the people, I mean, I was just on
All
there
night.
all night. So the
See,
lady was like, "Ma'am, go to bed."
I fell in that trap last night because I just felt like everybody on Instagram was sharing TikTok videos, and my feed on Instagram was not showing me enough of Alabama.
No, honey. And
TikTok.
to get even more, you have to go on YouTube because what was happening was on TikTok, they were removing a lot of the videos.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Like the video, the raw footage of like the play by play, they were getting rid of those off of TikTok because
Yes.
I put in like Alabama brawl and only like 5 videos popped up.
They was working overtime.
Overtime trying to take them videos down because they didn't want because it was blatant. Like you could clearly see who started it.
Yeah.
Like, and there's no explanation. I don't care what he said to you. There's no justification why you jumped this man.
Yeah.
Like they should have just let the one person, if they was gonna fight, let them fight.
Yeah, they should have just let the one person fight. But the part that I loved about the TikTok, and I was on there for hours last night. I didn't go back till like 2 o'clock in the morning. The favorite part was just hearing everybody's thoughts, because even if you watch the video 200 times, you're gonna miss something.
Yes.
Like you literally have to watch one person through the whole video to catch what that one person does. And so
and it's different angles and then
angles.
like
Yeah.
the lady's commentary.
Oh my
The lady get him, beat him. Like
yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
And then seeing people's reactions, like this girl had her grandfather watching it and like his reactions. Like I just love Black people because for one, we don't take nothing seriously.
No.
For two, it was just like, why is this so entertaining? Like, why?
Oh my goodness. And then finding out all the details of that day. Like
Yeah, that was
earlier,
eerie.
there was a Trump rally there or
The day
something
before,
the day before. And then earlier that day, there was some type of spiritual thing that they threw ancestors into the water earlier
they
that
threw
day.
flowers in the water, honoring the ancestors that were, um, because they said that very port
Yes.
was a slave trade. They did slave trades there.
Right.
So they did a ceremony honoring the ancestors or the slaves that were taken from there.
Right. And so the energy, you just can't. And then,
And
huh?
the ship or the boat that all the people were on that jumped off was named Harriet, like Harriet Tubman.
It was just like the
Eerie.
energy of it all. Like,
And just like people were saying, like it was just like a moment of we're fed up, we're sick and
yeah,
tired of being sick and tired, and we are free.
yeah,
Just like you made a choice to hit me,
yeah,
I can respond to that. I don't have to just take it laying down no more.
yeah,
Like protect each other. We're here for each other. Like if anything, it showed the others
yeah.
that you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And I feel
Yep.
like
That's the energy.
that's the energy. I just got chills. That's
Yeah,
the energy that is given. Like people were so pumped up around the world, around America, that that's energy is going to transfer. If they see a black person being mistreated or being harmed, like y'all better watch out
yeah.
because when the hat go up in the air,
Oh,
it's over.
it's over. It's up and it's stuck.
It's up and it's stuck, like right said. And somebody was like, "That's the universal hootie hoo." Like, if I throw that hat in the air, go grab a chair.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! And wait, the TikTok and the thing where it's like picking which type of chair you are.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. Classic. First of all, just classic. Like
people
whoever
made
did that was
shirts. People made shirts with the photo. Did you see the lady who took her wedding photo down and put the photo up of the situation? And they were like, "We declare this day a national holiday, August 5th." They were like, "We need to come up with a name." There was a lady who had a chart. She's like, "Okay, so there's a couple of housekeeping items we need to work through." She was like, "So we already know this is gonna be an official holiday. Are we going to work? Are we doing cookouts? Like, what are we doing? What is
yep.
it gonna be called? And who
Mhm.
we go?"
Yes. It I think it really is a new official holiday.
Yeah, I mean, it was just the day that people got fed up and decided to band together. I think that, of course, nobody condones violence,
Right.
but I feel like the energy is just so positive because of how people came together with no question asked. Like, I feel like Black people in general, we have an unspoken language. We can
Right.
look at each other and
Right.
like, it's like telepathy. Like, if you're in a room full of others and you don't even have to know the person, you
Right.
can lock eyes and be thinking about the exact same thing and like
Yep.
literally communicate with our eyes and our body language.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we get out the room, we literally had the same thoughts. I've been in those situations several times where I'm either at a work conference or something, or seeing people in the grocery store and something crazy pop off, and we locking eyes. Like if anything get crazy, we going this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
and you don't even have to know these people. It's just like a black energy that is just like transferable. And so I feel like with this energy that's in the air right now, it's like, I got you.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be out here alone. Like I got you. I'm not gonna let nobody beat you to the ground and stand by and watch it ever again.
Right. And that's a big cultural shift.
It is.
Because it's like so America might not be united, but we the
But we
people,
got
we have decided that we are we are one. We are,
I mean,
and
let's
y'all may
bring it
not
back.
be. Yeah, y'all may
And
not be,
that's what
but
brought people together before, being fed up when they started doing marches and stuff like that, sit-ins, and it's like we're stronger together. Like, what are we fighting each other for? What? It's not nothing that serious that we should be fighting each other for when we got so many other bigger things to worry about. So if I see my sister or my brother in a room and something is happening unfairly, I'm on watch.
Yeah.
I got your back. You know, it's like we have to use wisdom with everything that we do, but at the same time, it's like let's get rid of that mentality to just worry about yourself
Right.
because we are stronger together. We got to look out for each other at the end of the day.
We have to. So, um, also with the whole situation, seeing the people from Alabama talk about it,
Yeah.
they had me just crying.
Yeah. It's been cool to like just watch people's breakdowns and like experiences and like different
Yeah.
things that happen. And also today on CNN,
Hmm.
I saw that I don't know if it was 3 or 4 of the men were arrested.
Oh, so one is arrested, one turned themselves in, and two others are supposed to be turning
There's
themselves in, I think,
there's
tomorrow.
warrants, yeah, yeah. There
Yeah.
was warrants out for them, and only one black man was arrested,
Which,
or
eh,
he's supposed to turn himself into. I think
yeah, the guy with the
the
chair.
guy who hit over the head with the chair. They like, listen, we cannot justify that, okay? And everybody knew they was going to jail. The lady said on TV, she said he going to jail. On the video, she said, "Up, he going to jail." So, but people are already talking about like helping bail him out and like stuff like that. I think he just lost it, and we don't know what that man been through, and it was like he was fighting for every time somebody double crossed him or mistreated him on a job or called him a name or
Yeah.
he was an older man, so he's
Yeah.
been through and seen a lot, especially if he grew up born and raised in Alabama.
Yeah.
So it's just like something jumped into him, and he was like, everybody can get it.
Everybody get it. You could get it. You could get it. You could get it. He wasn't even. I don't
He
think he was
popped that
getting.
lady over the head. Everybody was like, "Oh,
He blacked out, and that's the only thing other people have been able to talk about is hit that lady. And
yeah."
other people were like, "Well, the lady decided to join in on the brawl, so you're
That's
gonna
what
join
I don't understand, especially that lady in that little white dress with her crossbody on. What is you doing? Who are you going to help?
that crossbody took me out."
What are you doing? If you don't take your tail back up the river, like what are you doing?
When that girl got off the boat, and I was thinking she was trying to escape. No, she was trying to jump
Trying
in.
to help, ma'am. And
Man,
that's how you know they was drunk.
yeah.
Like they just had to be like two sheets to the wind because it was crazy.
And then I saw on TikTok they said one black girl was being choked, and the black guys like pulled up on him. One of my favorite parts in the video was, oh my goodness, when the guys ran over to the boat.
And they was skipping.
The skip, but when he pulled his pants up,
Oh, that's how you know.
I was like, oh,
Did you see
oh,
him rocking the boat?
huh?
Do you see him rocking the boat?
No, I didn't see that.
When he got the big guy, when he first got there, he was shaking the boat like this because I don't know if they was trying to get away or the boat was just like a distance from the dock.
Uh-huh.
But he was pulling the boat like this.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
I was like, oh, he's shaking the table.
And then when those three guys tried to run up and then tried to back out, oh my gosh.
It's over for you. Why did you even come over here?
The second
The
you
girl
step
in the
up,
gray shirt, she tried to hit the security guard before it really popped off. She
yeah.
tried to hit him, and he was like, "Girl," or the police officer that threw the white lady.
Wait, I didn't see that, but I just saw the police just standing there.
Yeah, they was just letting it happen. But when they finally started arresting people, he had the guy who hit the lady over the head with the chair. He had him on the pinned on the ground, about to cuff him. And then a white lady approaches the officer this way, and he mushed her, and she fell to the ground. Like, girl, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Like, you try to come and get another lick. And the thing is, most of those officers were black.
Yeah.
So they were arresting who they needed to arrest, but it was like, okay.
And then why didn't they arrest the women? They was just standing there. I was like, no, I need these three to be arrested.
Yeah, they did. They ended up arresting them, but they didn't get charged or anything. But I heard the lady, I saw another video too where a lot of the bystanders was like, get her,
Yeah.
her, and her. We got it on video. You need to arrest all them. Because
Yeah.
one of them, she tried to slip away. I
Yeah.
think the one in the white dress, she tried to slip away.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah, that was oh my gosh. Did you see the reenactment somebody did at the
yeah.
pool? Oh my
yeah.
god. The reenactment, and then they had the nerve to have the swimmer in the reenactment.
Oh my God. They got all, and shout out to him. 16
Yeah.
years old. And not only did he swim, he was serving them up.
Yeah, he was.
He was serving them up. I was like,
Cuz
oh wow.
one angle it just looked like he got there and just was like, what's going on? Because when you think about it, when he jumped in the water, it wasn't up yet.
No, it had kind of calmed a little bit.
Yeah, but
But
when he
then
got
the other
there,
guy came and then the boat came and it got real chaotic again. But I saw his little head in several pockets. And then the ladies from the boat, that's the thing too. A lot of the people that ran off the boat, they worked there.
oh
In
yeah.
those blue shirts, they
Yeah.
all worked there. So they was trying to help their coworker, the
Yeah.
security guard.
Wait, I heard the guy on the ground wasn't the security guard. He was a co-captain of the boat or something.
Oh, yeah, because he had a white shirt on.
Yeah, they said he was the co-captain of the boat. I don't know. It
Oh,
was that Alabama boy. We could talk about that all night.
all day. I mean, that was a whole nother world. But I mean, we'll never forget this day. What's that little calendar they be doing on the shade room?
I can't wait. I can't wait till they put the ball on the calendar.
It's definitely going up.
Yeah, something else we really have to talk about is this whole Lizzo situation. By now, you guys know that I believe it's three dancers are suing her with a whole bunch of allegations saying that Lizzo body shamed them.
Yeah.
Lizzo,
she had them doing obscene things that they were uncomfortable doing, but they felt like they needed to do, or they would lose their job, or there was a lot of weird allegations.
It was a lot of weird allegations. And then the crazy thing about that was when other dancers were starting to post, or was it the director? Oh, no. First of all, the director that came out and said, yeah, she was really mean to me, so I left. And then the other girl, did you see the other girl that was like, her and her boyfriend were working with Lizzo, and then Lizzo stole her boyfriend? And
no.
She was on TikTok. And she was like, I'm so happy this is finally coming out because me and my then boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend, were working with Lizzo. And I started to see exchanges that Lizzo was having with him. And all these past few years, I've had to just hold it inside because the whole world sees Lizzo as such a nice person.
Right.
But I saw how she treated me. And she knew that he was in a relationship, and Lizzo took my man, and he had an opportunity to date somebody who was a celebrity, and he took it.
He took it.
And we were together for 7 years or something like that.
Wow.
And she was like, I was heartbroken, and every time a Lizzo song came on, I was like, dang, TikTok, okay.
TikTok will tell it all. That's one thing TikTok will do, is tell it all. But I mean, so this whole situation is very shocking with like the details that are given and everything. But listen, we don't know this lady.
We don't know this lady.
We do not know this lady. And so for all these people to come out with these allegations, I'm not saying I believe it's all to be true, but there's some truth in some things. I think it's very odd for her to be such a body positive person and then to condemn these ladies for either gaining weight or how they look or whatever. I think that is like very disturbing. So I don't know how this is going to play out, but it's just like, where do you go from here? Like, how do you prove your innocence when all these people are literally coming against you? And I believe she made a statement about like her sexuality and like different things that she likes to do, but she never forced anyone or whatever. But one of the girls was saying it was just like this energy that if you didn't participate, you were going to get fired. It wasn't like a, if you don't do this, you're going to get fired, but it was like insinuated, or
Mm-hmm.
it was energy or whatever. And so I think if she had a really good lawyer, she could twist a lot of that,
Yeah.
because nothing was like blatant. She
Right.
said you have to do this. It was just like either highly suggested or recommended or whatever words they used,
Yeah.
but they never came out and said like she physically forced them, or she said that they had to do X, Y, and Z. Um,
Right.
and she also could put it a lot on her people if she chose to.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to see how all this pans out, because it's a he say she say at this point. But with all these people, you got to investigate.
You have to investigate. And I think that Lizzo definitely probably blurred the lines because
Yeah,
you're with these people all the time. You want
yeah.
to be friends with them. You want to go on vacation with them. You
You're
want to,
spending most of your time with them on
yeah,
tour.
yeah, you want to have those type of friendships. And you don't want anybody on your team that is going to bring a not fun energy because then it makes
Right,
all of it not fun. So
right.
I get that, but it just seems like the lines were definitely blurred.
Yeah.
And at some point, you're going to have to learn. And this is Lizzo having to learn.
Yep. And it's sad, but it does happen in almost everyone's career where
Yeah.
some type of slip up, something happens that is like a fork in the road, where it's like either you can fix this or you just can't fix it and we just never hear from you again. So
Yeah.
I don't think that would be the case for her. I feel like people are a lot more forgiving these days than they were before, where it's just like you'll get canceled, but then a few months later you can come back and like, because people still love R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah. People love R. Kelly. And
People,
she
and
going to
and
pay these
you,
people off. She going to pay these people.
yeah,
She
but
going to pay.
it's certain people like they don't care what you do. If they like you, they like you.
Yeah.
So at this day and age, you can't ever really get canceled
No.
unless I don't know. I don't know what you have to do, because if people ain't canceling R. Kelly, I don't know what you have to do to get canceled.
Yeah. That's
But
sad.
it will be interesting to see like what she does next, or how she comes um out of this, because how do you, I don't know. This is hard to prove either way.
I think it's hard to prove, but the faster you get through it, the faster people are going to forget about it.
Forget about it. Yep.
So I would just pay these people an undisclosed amount. The record company spends so much money on Lizzo. They got the money.
But sometimes people like this, it ain't about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they just want to take her down? Like,
Yeah, because they do have a really good lawyer. They have a
that's
really
what I'm saying. This man is sitting up with them. Like, he's gonna try to take it all. He
he
ain't
gonna
gonna.
pay.
They're not gonna go for, oh, we'll take a $500,000 payout, whatever. No, they're gonna try to take it all. If he got all these people, no, they're gonna try to take it all. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I hate that this is even a topic, because she did or does, I don't know, represent like body positivity and
Yeah.
just like feeling good in your skin. Her message is always so positive. So it's very disheartening to even hear that this could even possibly be something that was real, for her to speak and treat these people like this. But at this point, it's all alleged. So we'll see how it pans out. But yeah, that's our hot topics for
Yeah.
today.
That is our topics for today.
There was
One,
something going on. We just wanted to weigh in and give our 2 cents.
yes, way to give our 2 cents. Last but not least, we didn't write this down, but Beyonce, 3 days in New York, each day made 16.2 million a day.
Yeah, she broke a record.
She broke that was wild, but yeah,
It's Beyonce. I
it's
mean,
Beyonce.
and we will be seeing her very, very soon. So
I
hey.
will see you. I'm picking out my outfit now.
I know I need to work on mine too. But thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. Make sure you guys like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Also, leave a rating and review on our Apple Podcast and Spotify. And of course, you can keep up with us on Instagram at Somebody's Mama Pod. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.